morning everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a huge number of months since I last posted a video, and the reason is because, well, generally life changes. You know, you get these little challenges and barriers to life where you have to pause for a little bit. But I am back. I do have another motorbike project that will be coming up very soon, hopefully, but I thought I would share this one. So this is my Volkswagen Caddy 2020. It's the sought after 1 litre TSI engine, and it has had a bit of damage. The story behind it is a friend and colleague of mine took it to Morocco for a road trip, and unfortunately he hit a car all the way down the side of the passenger side. It was repaired in Morocco, albeit absolutely pants, just enough to get back to the UK. But when the MOT ran out, my colleague had an estimation, because the dashboard airbags went off, the steering wheel airbags went off. He had a quote of £6,000 to replace the dashboard just so it would get through the MOT. This was not doable for him, unfortunately, and I don't think it was very viable and not very cost effective at all, and I think the price was well over. So he came to me and asked me if I wanted to buy it off him. Initially I was a little bit dubious because I know it's a lot of work. However, the price that was offered to me was something that I couldn't refuse. So here I am. I'm going to be doing this dashboard replacement with the airbags, potentially get the crash monitor reset, although I have been told by the airbag team, who I'm getting the new dash and airbags off, that I can just reset it on my diagnostic machine. I'm not convinced, I'll be honest, but I'll have a go anyway, and if not, it's £100 to have it done. I'm also going to get the side painted, or at least paint corrected, and put a new rear bumper on it, and then we'll price it up and we'll see if we can sell it or flip it. And if anybody actually wants it, like in the comments, have a look at the comments. Maybe it's something that you would like once it's done. I'll give you some pictures of the inside in a minute. It's absolutely disgusting. It does also come with the as you can see, the back is fully insulated and cladded out, although I might have to move some of that. And it also comes with camper conversion furniture, cushions, etc. So it's going to be a really good project. I'm not going to have it as a camper conversion. I'm purely based on doing a video, getting it done up, and then getting rid of it. So if anybody wants it, please subscribe in the channel, and yeah, we'll go for it. I don't think it's going to take very long to sell. I'm not going to put it up for stupid money. A good perfect one of these without the camper conversion could be anything between 11 and 13,000 plus VAT. By the time I finished it, I'm probably going to be looking at around 10.5, something like that. Yeah, so let's get on with it and see what we can do. Okay, so this is the dashboard. As you can see, the airbag has gone off. It is an absolute mess. There is a whole new dashboard coming, obviously. There's quite a lot on it. Steering wheel airbag's gone as well. The car's done 59,200 miles. It's got all the furniture in the back. It's got twin side loading doors, little bit of storage compartment up there. It also comes with a split charger, which is down there, which will need tidying up, and the relevant toolkits and bits and pieces. So we'll move on to the outside. Bumper has obviously been standing around for a while. As you can see by the green, the spray on the rear quarter is rubbish. The door's got a few little blemishes and bits and pieces in it. The sill's dented. and the wing hasn't been finished off very good. So the whole side really is going to need a really good looking over. I'm going to take it down to the paint company and get it quoted and see exactly what they can do for it for the budget that I've got. Well, morning. It is Sunday morning, and I've given it a bit of a clean out. I've emptied everything out. So now what I need to do is concentrate on getting this dashboard out. Funny enough, I ordered a dashboard with the airbags, and it came to a cost of £1,422. But looking deeply, there's quite a lot of dashboards that fit. So what I've done is I researched it a little bit more, and I actually managed to pick up a dashboard with the passenger airbag and the steering airbag for just 489 quid. So that's saved me almost £1,000, which is ideal, because when the car or the van eventually goes into paint, it will save me a fair bit. Initially I was just going to get the rear quarter panel done, perhaps the door touched in with the sill that was dented, but looking at the budget that I've got, I might actually get the whole side corrected and blown in, which would pretty much make the paint absolutely faultless. But we'll look into that anyway. Anyway, here we go. This is the point now where we need to get this dashboard out. I've never done one before, I'm going to be honest, but hopefully, because it's a new van, it shouldn't be, or fairly new van, hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. I have picked up off of Amazon a new trim removal kit, so let's dig into it a little bit and see where we go. Another factor is because the airbags went off, it caused a bit of damage to the front bumper, which I might be able to get repaired. The rear bumper needs replacing because it's just disgusting. But another factor is the airbag crash data. Now, Googling it, I need to send it off to get the crash data reset from the airbag. However, I was speaking to the airbag team, and they seem to think that if I just replace all the components and then reset it on my diagnostic machine, that should be fine, but I'm not convinced. The only other thing was apparently the seat belts were unlocked when the crash repair was done, and I have checked the diagnostic machine. It does say that both seat belts have ignited, so I'm probably going to have to replace them as well, or I'm definitely going to have to replace them as well. But we'll get the dashboard in, we'll get the airbags done, we'll recheck the diagnostic, and then we'll go from there. If I've got all the seat belts, then fine. I think I probably do, because obviously it's a safety aspect, and I don't want it to go to anybody with the potential that it's going to be unsafe in the event of another crash. Due to my job as a paramedic, it probably won't be very good on me, will it? So yeah, we'll make sure it's all safe and done, and hopefully when it goes to MOT it can be checked out. I have also put a new battery on it. I got one from Halfords, 130 quid I think, but so when that goes into MOT I'm gonna have to get that one relearned, because I don't think my diagnostic machine can do it. I'll have a go though, but let's crack on. So I started off with the glove box and then went onto the centre, took out the top tray and the media panels. There is a little black plastic trim around the edge that is quite delicate, but everything was okay coming off at this point. Yeah, so this has taken me a while, but here's my progression so far. So glove box air vents come out first, and I pulled all the centre air vents out, the aircon and the multimedia. A little plastic trim goes around it, that comes off first. Just going to do the steering wheel and the binnacle, and I've also taken out the centre console, taken off the gear stick, because there are some big bolties down there. Let's crack on. Okay, just a quick tip. Just got the steering wheel airbag out. I say I've just got it out. It's taken me roughly an hour because I've never taken one out before, so I had to research it a bit. But on the Volkswagen Caddy, as you can see where my fingers are going, there are two holes, one there and one there. So what they do is, let me get this the right way. What you do is you actually, these springs here relate to these two holes, and you need to get something like a pick or a 90-degree pick or a flat-headed screwdriver, or even a 1/4 inch T-piece socket bar, and they have to go in through there like that and push down like that. And what that does is it catches in these springs, in the middle of these springs, and it pushes down, which releases the clips on there. Absolute bloody nightmare. Took me ages. I knew what to do, it was just an absolute pain. In the end, I managed to get them off with a small Phillips. They managed to go in there, push them down. So, handy tip if anybody needs it. Don't want to do that again. Okay, so exactly 3 hours later, I've managed to get the dashboard off. It was a bit of difficulty getting past those stalks, but I did it in the end. It's fairly light. I'm going to give it all a good clean up. Here's the dash. And there's the remnants of it. Time to have a cup of tea and a tidy up. Right, good morning guys. It's Friday morning. Obviously the dashboard came last night. You did see a quick time lapse of me starting to put it in, but it got way too hot, so I left it for this time. It's now about 6:30, 6:45. The temperature's quite nice, so I've come out to have another go at it. Look at these bags, look. Oh my god. So just a very quick rundown, if anybody needs to do one of these. There aren't that many fixing points for the actual main bolts. They're all T25s, and there's a couple of T27s. On there, I think there's 3 on this section, I believe. And also inside here, there's a bracket there that takes a little bolt, and that is the bracket that, don't know if you can see it, but that is the bracket that supports the airbag module. And there is another one going on that side, which I'll do in a minute. 2 big bolts that I said had to go in there. And then there's just perhaps maybe 2 or 3 over that side, so there isn't really that many bolts that actually hold the dashboard down. There's more securing bolts for the bits such as the binnacle and the infotainment and whatnot. But I'm going to stick it on time lapse now, and let's see how fast we can actually get it done. So slowly but surely I am getting there. I do have a couple of wires that I'm trying to figure out where they go. Surely they can only go one way. Let's crack on. So far it's taken me about 45 minutes to get to where I am, which isn't too bad. Just got the binnacle, steering wheel, other little bits and pieces, and the center console to go in. So let's start with the binnacle. So just an FYI, I'm sure many people that do this absolutely know about it, but if you do decide to do this yourself, this part in here that turns is I believe is the clock squib. I believe it's got like a ribbon or a band of some sort of electrical connection in there. Make sure that is always either taped down or you don't turn it, because you can break the band if it doesn't follow in conjunction with the steering wheel itself. Obviously when the steering wheel's in, it interlocks into these 2 pins, so it takes it around with the steering wheel. So yeah, just be mindful of that. That's something that I've already learned. I've just had to research it. So yeah, let's go. Right, so we're getting there now. Airbags in, binnacles in, infotainment's all fixed up. This side's pretty buttoned up. I just need to put the glove box on. I've got a handle I need to get as well. There's the auto start stop button down, and then we'll fit the center console. Just a couple of bits here to do. So yeah, let's carry on. Right, so I've got the dashboard in. I've just connected the battery up, and I'm very glad that none of the bags went off. I'm just going to give it a quick scan just to see what can come off and what's going to stay on. And then make a plan. So 3 in the engine, so 5 abnormal in the airbag, 3 in the engine, climate control, check DTC, turbocharger, supercharger, wastegate stuck closed. I'm not sure about that. Brake electronics. Fine. Right, let's just clear all these codes and see what else we get. So, driver airbag, igniter resistance too high. Let's clear all those. All the airbag faults. Brake electronics. Clear fault code memory complete. So we've got the seatbelt tensioners, steering angle, so the steering angle will be fine, might just have to turn the wheel around a few times. Passenger seatbelt, driver seat belt, front passenger airbag, igniter resistance too high. Okay. That's very odd. Right, I'm going to go for a start on it. I need to drop it off the jacks. And then we'll go from there. I'm not sure about this turbo wastegate because it hasn't been started in a while. Probably, well, it has been started recently, but not, there was a period of a couple of years. Anyway, let's have a look. Right, morning guys, how you doing? Back again on the Caddy. I don't know what day it is because I've been working. What day is it? It is 15th, whatever day it is. I work shifts. There you go. Anyway, right, today we have got the new passenger seat coming with the built-in airbag, which was an extremely good price. I've had a front bumper bracket turn up, and I'm still awaiting for the front bumper. The rear bumper, they decided not to send it to me because they reckon it's the wrong one. However, I'm going to research it and reorder it if I need to. Something that came up on the diagnostic was that the turbo actuator was stuck open and close. Obviously I've explained that before. I'm going to probably try and take that off and have a look at that at some point. So also I need to get the seat belts out because I need to find the product code or the part number so I can send it off and get them delivered. They're a really good price as well. And hopefully once the seat's in and the seat belts are done, I can clear all the airbags and get the airbag code gone. And because previously I said that I wasn't sure whether the codes would turn off the airbag lights. Well, on the diagnostic there is now no warning for the steering wheel airbag or the passenger airbag. So I'm kind of hoping it's going to go with the seatbelt igniters and the seat as well. The passenger seat is disgusting, and it's obviously been sewn up really badly by the guys that tried to fix it before, which means it's blown anyway, and it says it's blown. So hopefully that'll be here today, and we'll get on. But right now we need to get the seat belts out, and if the seat isn't back in time, we'll whip the seat out, and there we'll have a look at the turbo actuator. Let's do it. So nothing really much to see here. Just took the seat out, undone a couple of bolts that I'd left in just so I can sit on it, and then I removed it and just chucked it to one side. So once I undone the seat, tipped it over, and there's 3 connecting plugs underneath. One I did have to remove off the old seat to reconnect because that was due to the seatbelt buckle, which I replaced them entirely from one seat to the other. And as I said previously, I needed to find the product codes or the part numbers for the seat belts. So I started to remove the trims of the seat belts. There was a bolt at the top, a bolt at the bottom that held the seat belt in, and there was a couple of little retaining screws for the belt. And then I pushed through the clips for the airbag connectors, and then I removed it. Then went on and did the other side. Taking the seatbelt trims out and the seatbelts, and I wonder if anybody can notice something. That's the second seatbelt, and what do we have here? We have our new seat. Just to run through, it is very clean. Very clean at all in comparison to that one, and this was the old one. So I've stuck the diagnostic machine in, and lo and behold, the seatbelt airbag's cleared, which is bloody awesome. So now all I've got left is the seat belts to turn up and then I can clear them. That'll be the airbag faults done. What do I have now? My diagnostic machine is now telling me that I've got a climate control module fault, but I've got a funny feeling because it's been sat around. I think the air conditioning system works under pressure with the seals on the joints. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I think it's probably just weeped out and emptied. But we will get it checked and we will get it gassed if we need to, or I'll get it and I'll gas it myself, but I haven't done it before, so I might do someone else. Anyway, the next one is the turbo actuator. It's sticking apparently, but it's not on my diagnostic machine at the moment. So in the next video I am going to be stripping the top of the engine off, all the components, trying to get to it, take the actuator off and see if we can actually free it up. Hopefully it is just that and I don't need to buy a new one, but to be fair, they're only about 120 quid, so if I need to I will. So thanks for watching the video. If you like it, like and subscribe. It's really awesome to have it. I don't have many subscribers, and you know, I'm not here to make money because I've got a full-time job and I don't need to. So, but if you like it, give us a support and like and subscribe, and subscribe, and always comment, because it's really cool to have comments. So, and if there's anything that you wanted me to run through that you know, while it's all off, have a look at anything, just send me a message and we'll do it. So cheers for now, see you in part 2.